We live in an age where you can score a date with the swipe of your finger, but while it's now easier to meet someone, defining that relationship can be tougher than ever. There's even a new term hitting the news called the several night stand. Is it better or worse or just as confusing as the one night stand? So apparently what this is it's a one night stand that continues for many nights, and they are calling it the several nights.
It's like a Groundhog's Day.
Does this mean like you never leave the bedroom for a few days, or?
No, I think you keep circling back. But I mean, they're
circling back.
You keep circling back. They say
I'll see you in a few hours.
Right,
no, I think it's a series of casual hookups.
Right, but my thing is they're saying it's a new term. This is not new. That's friends with benefits. People have been doing that for years. You can't just throw a new fancy title on it and call it new.
Wait, but it is different. It is different.
There's an app for that now.
There's an app for that.
Wait.
And you circle back. That's friends. They become friends. So they know each other.
We apparently have an expert.
No, that's... So I heard.
But I thought friends with benefits was truly a friend, someone you've known who you then hook up with. This is the one night stand. Say you meet someone online, and then instead of just the one night stand, I met them online yesterday and now I'm in bed with them.
That's even
one
worse.
Night stand.
So if you do it several times, you never become friends. That's even worse.
That's the whole problem here.
Yeah, but I think that is the idea of this.
And the problem with that is that, you know, it might sound good on paper and it might sound better to some than others, but there's this thing that happens when people have sex. They release a chemical called Oxytocin, and it's a bonding drug. It's love potion number 9 for real, and some people have it more than others, and women tend to have it more than men, and in these kinds of hookups, somebody is probably suffering silently.
Yeah, he's probably saying somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah. Oxytocin, that's what makes you say, I love you, man.
Exactly. it's the cuddle. It's the cuddle drug.
So I think important points here. So nobody here is advocating unsafe sex.
No.
You know, whatever your context of hookup, watch out for STIs, wear your condoms, use your protection. But I think what you're saying is super important because you have to think about the rationale as to why you're doing this. And I think the communication is really important. If you're whole and you're doing this because you like it and you can do it, no strings attached, just protect yourself and have fun. But I think if you're looking for more and that oxytocin is making you seek to fill some void, or you're actually hoping this evolves into a relationship, then I think someone's going to get hurt.
Right, and the other thing too is when somebody says no strings attached, it may be because they are completely entangled. They may even be married and they don't want 100%. Any strings so that nothing traces back. So be very careful about this notion of, oh, I just want no strings, I just want to be free. That may be the least free person you meet.
I'm going to take the counterpoint a little bit here. I mean, if it's a one night stand, it's one and done, right?
Yes,
well,
yes, by definition, yes.
So at least.
Unless you get one of those
wait, give him a chance. Give him a chance. I'm believing you. I know you're going somewhere. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
So at least you're seeing this person again, and each time you see somebody, there's no guarantee that it's going to grow.
You're putting up barriers. You're saying from the outset, this has no future. We might have tomorrow, but this has no future.
People change their minds.
Well, I actually have some really good friends who started off as a one-night stand, led into the several-night stand, and now they're married with kids.
There you go.
So I think there's a point there, which is you never know how it can evolve.
Right.
But what is the likelihood of that? Because you're giving a lot of people hope right now.
Not good. Friends with benefits doesn't work.
You know, you get what you pay for.
That's what you heard.
And if you're not really setting a high bar, expect to not have a very high bar experience.
So if you had to estimate, Dr. Ordon, how many broken hearts there were along the way from you?
I'm not going to talk about that.
Hundreds? Are we talking?
I can talk about broken penises.
Hey. Just make good decisions.
Yeah.